We've had two strong 3.1 and 2.5 earthquakes in Yellowstone National Park today, northwest of the Yellowstone Lake, over the caldera, of course. This is the cross-section of the mantle plume from Baja California through Salt Lake into Yellowstone, the same mantle plume that has the magma underneath the Idaho area. This whole area of the west, mantle plume going to the west under the area of Long Valley Caldera and Nevada earthquakes we had lately, and also this area of today's quakes. Let's take a look at the maps. You can see what is going on there. These were just the two quakes that were above 2.5, but we have swarms of smaller quakes as well. All right, these are the quakes these are just today's quakes. The blue is today's quakes. And you can see that this whole area is filled with, what are they, like 20, 30 earthquakes? These are all today's quakes. All of them in the same area. It's a quake swarm. And let's try and count them. Okay, this is the 3.1 that we'll see later on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25, 30, 40, about 50 quakes today. That's a quake swarm today. Okay, this is it. This is our Sizewell Berkeley map. This is the area of the park in northwest Wyoming. That's Yellowstone Lake. That's Hebgen Lake. And this is Montana. This is Idaho. This is our area where we had the new hotspot. And this is an area of today's 50 quakes. Now let's pan out again. And you can see that this is the area of the March 31st 6.5 earthquake. That still is giving us daily earthquake swarms there in Idaho. And this is the Salt Lake area. Let's go here. This is the Salt Lake area, Salt Lake City, Utah, where we had the 5.7 magnitude of March 18, and we're still having daily earthquake swarms there as well. And we'll go into the Nevada quake that we had here today. This is the past hour for magnitude. As we can see, that's pretty big. And that's in the area of Long Valley Caldera. This is the Baja California area. We saw the cross-section of the mantle plume going this way. The west arm goes under the San Andreas Fault and in the Walker Lane Fault system, where we have the high-threat volcanoes. And the area here, the cross-section we saw before, goes into that imaginary 7, that 7 area there. That's the mantle plume that goes through Utah. We have 8 volcanoes south of Salt Lake City, Utah. We have 9 volcanoes in Nevada. We have another 9 volcanoes in Idaho, stretching from Yellowstone westerly towards Idaho. This whole area is volcanic fields. Okay, let's go to our 3.1 magnitude earthquake. Right here. There is no shake map, but we do have the tectonics. Let's go this way. Okay, that's the area right there. And that's our earthquake swarm that we saw. Let's try to focus up a little bit. Okay, there we go. That's Hebgen Lake. And that's Hebgen Lake. This is Yellowstone Lake. And this is the area of our swarm of today, being about, as we saw before, we counted about 50 earthquakes right there. The blue, as we said before, are today's earthquakes. Okay, so that is quite a big development, 50 quakes in the same area, as we said before. And this is the 2.5 right after that, in the same exact area as we saw before. Okay, let's go out a little bit and we'll take a look at the area again. That's it. It's in the park, northwest of Yellowstone Lake. Of course, we have a very big magma chamber under there in Yellowstone. They said that it's 4.5 times bigger than what they thought. Some say it reaches all the way down to the border of Mexico. And we do know, as we saw before, the cross-section of the mantle plume going from Baja all the way this way here, and then turning to the west. That's all the same mantle plume and magma under there. And I'll leave links below for you for this, and then we'll take a look at what's happening in Nevada. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.